Hey folks, Mark and Don here again, Marshall Mechanics. We're going to do operating in cramped space. Now, one of the things, if you're doing forms, you can do long steps and you practice in them. Well, the thing is, every now and then you'll find yourself in an environment where you have cramped circumstances or limited space. Don, can I ask you to be a wall? Notice the Shakespearean reference here, although actually we could call this a mid-afternoon nightmare. But if I have limited space and I'm used to stepping far, I actually have to train myself to take a shorter step. And if I don't, often I'll end up just reflexively taking the long, you can quit being a walnut. I'll take that long step and run into stuff. Now, I tell you this because I discovered about working in cramped space when I tried to throw a rear-legged roundhouse kick between two pool tables. Yeah, that didn't work out so well for me. Not only was I doing the owie dance because I hit my knee, but the other guy was dancing on my face. So, cramped areas are one of the environmental issues you'll have to deal with, and you have to modify your art or whatever you do to fit in available space. Now, one of the bigger things about working in controlled space is it really is about moving your body more efficiently. So if Don throws a punch and I'm used to being able to step aside, right? I mean, great. But if I'm in cramped space, actually I'm going to do it this way. But if I'm in cramped space, I need to move more efficiently. Now, this actual, yes, I've encountered, I'm deflecting, but getting my body out of the line comes more from my rotation and my body movement. Okay, now this is just the defensive stuff until I add in the offensive. Okay, so people freak out when they're in cramped areas, and it's basically because they haven't really worked with, with shortening their movements enough and really emphasizing things like weight shifting, body rotation, right, and changing his line, which we'll talk about in another video. But it's very important that you change the guy's orientation. Don't go there. Don't go there, right? So there's all kinds of options that you have, right? And you need to work on them because, see, doing this in cramped area basically just means I hit my head. However, doing the weight shift onto this leg, right, gets me offline and still leaves me up. Now, one more thing about cramped areas is you don't have to do all the work, right? And this is a very important concept because if he throws a punch, I'm here. Yeah, I could hit him, or I could bounce him into the wall, bounce him back, right, and then shove him away. So you can, in cramped areas, there's also another aspect of using the environment, right? And it's a wonderful way to mess up somebody's day because people don't expect it, right? Yeah, I could try and hit him, right? I know that I'm going to have a hard time hitting with wide open moves, but you know what? In a cramped area, I can just bounce his head off the wall, right? I don't have to go because I may not have that space, but boing, 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 I can ping pong him off the wall.